Sorry for this. Yeah, I'm writing notes on here as opposed to on paper because I'm in the past and we've not done that yet. And I'm too silly to not to think ahead and do that. Whatever. Shut up. Sorry. Existential dread. It's one hell of a drug, isn't it? We're all teenagers here, or at least we have been recently, and we all know that feeling. The feeling of insignificance, the feeling that nothing in life matters, so why bother doing anything? It's not a very nice feeling, to put it bluntly. But what is it? What is existential dread? How do we deal with it? What happens when we die? Do we matter to the universe as a whole? And most importantly, how do we find happiness in it? Well, let's start at the top. What is existential dread? Well, existential dread often includes questioning your purpose in life, especially after a crisis disrupts your values or self identity. To put it bluntly, saying, what is my purpose in the universe? And I've thought about that for a while now. Well, what is my purpose in the universe? I'm not going to be remembered for anything of actual importance. My greatest skill is I can crochet well, and people will see me and think, wow, that's a tall girl. The things that people are remembered for, I simply don't possess. I'm not talented, and I'll probably just stay in New Zealand all my life, just being the person you'd pass by on the street. So, what is the purpose in life? Well, if you ask most people, they might say to be famous or to have a family, and to generalize that, we simply want to be remembered. We want to have stories told about us from our fans or from our families. And that's fair. Humans have always been storytellers. Look at myths alone. Osiris, Ianthe, Heracles. We've been telling tales for millennia. So, if we are storytellers, what happens to us when our stories get forgotten? Well, some people say you only truly die when you're forgotten about, and that's the sentiment I would agree with. Over time, people fade from memories, and it's as if they never existed. My grandpa died when my mother was very young, and I never really knew much about him. When everyone that's ever known him dies, which is more or less my immediate family, all memories of him will fade and it'll be like he never existed. At some point in time, you too will fade from memories, and it'll be like you never existed. And so why does your life matter now? Does anyone's lives matter now? Do any of us mean anything? Will we accomplish any good in the universe? Well, think of the most significant person in the past. Will they remain significant in the future? Princess Diana was absolutely huge and important, yet I know next to nothing about her, because she's irrelevant to me. And she's a celebrity. What are the odds you'll achieve that fame, that success? Even if you are talented at something. Someday you'll cease to exist, and all memories of you will be forgotten. And that's a scary thought. Insignificance is a terrifying concept. Even more proof of how insignificant humanity is how much we matter to the universe as a whole. If the universe's existence was a 24-hour clock, humanity has been alive for just over 1 minute. 1 minute and 17 seconds. Do we matter to the universe when we've taken up so little time? When we die, the universe won't care. It was fine before us, and it'll be fine after. So, if we're so insignificant, why do we do anything? What is the purpose in life if nothing we do means anything? Well, that's the beauty of humanity. We've somehow found purpose in that. We've created meaning through our own insignificance. We've given purpose to the actions we do and the hobbies we take up, as well as given purpose to the people around us. I've recently gained a bizarre newfound appreciation for moss. I don't know why. I'll see a patch of moss in nature, and I know it's gonna die during summer, but right now, it brings me so much joy. When nothing lasts forever, we find joy and significance in the little moments. It's the journey that matters, not the end. I study most of my spare time as well as play guitar and crochet, and I know I'll never be very good at any of those things. I won't become a mossitologist or critically acclaimed crochet artist, but I find joy and significance in those things, and that's why I do them. I've created meaning for them. We also give purpose to each other. We make those around us' lives matter. We inspire others to be our best selves, be better, be happier. Even if 50 years down the line, everyone who's ever known about me has forgotten about me, my life will still have meant something to someone. I have, at some point in my life, told someone a stupid joke or given a hug to someone who needs it. I've made the world better. I've inspired good. I had a friend in intermediate. We don't really talk much anymore, but she taught me what it's like to feel loved and appreciated by someone who isn't just stuck with me like my family is. She made my life so much better just by being there, being a good person, caring about me. She's inspired me to do the same, give me purpose and reason to get out of bed. And in the grand scheme of the universe, she hasn't changed anything and doesn't matter, but to me, she matters, and she's made my life so much better just by being there. So, in conclusion, existential dread is questioning your purpose in life. It makes you feel as if you're insignificant and don't matter to the universe. One day you'll be forgotten, and it'll be like you never existed. And while that is true, you matter to the people around you, and through that, you create meaning for yourself. Because there is no meaning to life, we create it. Sorry, that's long.